Hello and welcome everybody to the very first episode of Elevate and Reflect with DC. I'm your host, Dark Cancer, and today we're going to explore a fundamental aspect of personal growth and self-improvement: empathy and humility. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It's also about putting ourselves in someone else's shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. Now, this can be challenging, especially with our own egos and pride getting in the way. But developing empathy is crucial for building strong, meaningful relationships and as well as fostering a sense of community. In Philippians 2:3-4, we are given a powerful reminder: let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind let each esteem other better than themselves. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. The scripture in itself encourages us to put aside our pride and focus on the needs and feelings of others. One of the first steps to developing empathy is active listening. When we engage in conversations, it's easy to get caught up in things about what we're going to say next, what's going to happen next, what do I need to worry about tomorrow, how am I getting up tomorrow, do I have everything ready to get ready for work today, is my car going to start, do I have gas in it, do I have money to pay my bills? We get caught up in stuff like this, but true empathy requires us to be fully present and attentive to the other person. In James 1:19, it advises us, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. In other words, by listening more and speaking less, we can better understand and connect with others. Unfortunately, with the way everything is nowadays, more people tend to want to speak rather than listen, and most everyone believes that they're 100% right. You can't be 100% right if you don't even know what it is that you're getting wrong. And if you think that you're never wrong, reality, when it dawns on you, is going to hurt. When you fall, you're going to fall. Humility is closely linked to empathy in many regards. It's about recognizing our limitations and valuing others' contributions. The reality of how we got to where we are currently. Even if you put in all the work to get you where you are right now, someone had to open the door and set the path for you to be able to even get there in the first place. Let's have a look at Proverbs 22:4. It tells us, by humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. Humility, in reality here, opens the door to personal growth and allows us to learn from others. It helps us keep our egos in check and appreciate the strengths and perspectives of those around us without over-exaggerating our own abilities and also taking away the glory that God should be getting from everything that's going on in this world, considering, you didn't give yourself life. You didn't create yourself, and while it may have taken both your mom and your dad for you to be here, or some doctor and your mom, or what have you, God still had to allow it to happen. Ergo, there's only one way you could have possibly gotten here. And since you're not responsible for your own breath, you have to remember to give thanks to the one who gave you that breath in the first place. Now let's discuss some practical ways to cultivate empathy and humility in our daily lives. Number 1, practice active listening. Focus on what the other person is actually saying without interrupting them. That means letting them speak until they're actually finished without saying anything. This includes with your mouth, your hands, your face, and your expressions. Show that you're listening through your body language and your responses, not that you're just hearing them and waiting for them to shut up long enough for you to say something. I have to admit that at times I'm guilty of this as well. None of us are exempt. I promise you that. Number 2, ask questions. When I say ask questions, I don't mean ask questions and question their reality of what they believe and what they're saying. What I'm saying is show genuine interest in others by asking about their experiences, their feelings, their opinions, why they think the way they do. I don't mean go to town on them like, why do you believe that? Is that true? Can that also happen? Are you sure about that? I'm not telling you to make them doubt themselves. Please don't do that. First off, you're not helping the situation. You're not helping them either. And all you're doing is beating them into the ground further. If anything, that's actually doing the opposite of what I just told you to do. Number 3, reflect on your own behavior. Consider how your actions and words affect others. Are you being considerate? Are you being respectful? Are you giving them a chance to, not only show their viewpoint, but at the same time, are you taking into consideration what they're saying and seeing if what they're saying happens to apply to you in some way or regard? Because chances are, maybe it does. You never know. Maybe you'll see a fault in your own step that you didn't even know was there in the beginning. That's always a possibility. Number 4, acknowledge your mistakes. Don't be afraid to admit when you're wrong, and apologize sincerely and learn from your mistakes. It's easy to apologize if you have ever done it before, but for a person who hasn't and is not used to saying anything and usually just yells at people and walks away, this can be a little bit tough. But I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. You're not any less of a woman and any less of a man if you apologize. If anything, it makes you more of a man or more of a woman. If you're willing to admit when you're wrong, learn from it and grow. A person who's not willing to admit when they're wrong can't possibly grow, because there's no room for them to grow with their ego being so big that their whole world involves and self-revolves around themselves. I mean, you want a big plate of food? Sure, fill it up to the top. Just remember that once that plate is full, you can't add anything else to it. It looks good, but only a fool would sit there and try to eat it all. Now, if you can, congratulations. But know that once you're done, you're either not going to get any more food or you're not going to be able to hold anymore. Number 5, serve others. When I say this, I mean volunteer your time or your resources to help those who are actually in need. Acts of service can foster a great sense of empathy and humility and also bring yourself down a peg. This is a reality that stems for a lot of people, and it just depends on the person or persons that you're helping. Not everybody can do what everyone else does. Not everybody can be everyone else. I'm not sitting here telling you, oh, you're just trying to say, like every other church person says, you're trying to tell us to be like Jesus. No, I'm not telling you to be like Jesus. We should aim to be like Jesus, but know that it's not possible for us to be like him 100%, especially since we can't do half of what he can do. We can only do what God has allowed us to do. Ergo, doing the most of what he allowed us to do, giving him 10% of our time, our existence, every single day. He gives us 24 hours. So obviously 10% of that should be his, right? 10% of our time, 10% of our day, 10% of what we make, 10% of what we do. How hard is that? Because when you think about it, when you do the math, 10% isn't a lot. 10% of 24 hours is 2.5 hours at the minimum. 2.5 hours is the time it takes for you to go take a shower for some people. Get your clothes, wash your clothes, go take a shower. You could be praying while you're washing your clothes. You could be praying while you're in the shower and giving him thanks. You could be praying while you're sitting in the kitchen. Hopefully not sitting in the kitchen, but, in the kitchen cooking or sitting down eating. Instead of sitting here watching TV, 2.5 hours is the same time frame as, well, now that I think about it, 85% of most of the movies that come out now. And if you can sit there and watch a 2.5 hour movie, I promise you can sit there and give him 2.5 hours of your time. It's not very hard to do, okay? Jesus, or Yeshua, as I know him, exemplifies ultimate humility and empathy in the way he carried himself and the way he did everything. You never saw him dressed up in like a bunch of designer clothes or anything. He was a carpenter. Dressed as a carpenter for most of the time. Okay? He didn't dress holier than thou. He never put himself out there ahead of everybody. He never tried to tell anyone he was better than them. In John 13, 14, and 15, he washed his disciples' feet. And then afterward, he said, if I then, your Lord and Master, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example that ye should do as I have done to you. This was an act of service. It teaches us the importance of humility and putting others before ourselves. It's not very hard to do. Yet, for a lot of people, getting up and doing something for absolutely nothing for someone else without wanting something in return is hard. And it's understandably so, because the way of society is now and the way how everything now has become so exemplified that the people around us, everybody's trying to get over on everybody. Everybody's trying to make that next buck, that we're all hesitant to do something just for the sake of doing something because we think someone's trying to steal something from us. It makes sense. That being said, okay, to wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with a challenge. Over the next week, make a conscious effort to practice empathy, humility, and in your interactions, listen more, speak less, and seek to understand the perspectives of those around you, and reflect on the impact this has on your relationships and your own personal growth. I promise you, this is not just going to help you in both of your friendships and your relationships with your family, but this is also going to help you in your relationships with your significant other. If you're slow to speak and quicker to listen, and this goes for you too as well, women, not just the men, because the men have a big issue of letting their ego get control of them and them not wanting to actually listen to you guys, which stems a lot of issues. But on the other end, women also have to learn to be quiet also and learn to speak less and listen more. That way they can actually hear when God's telling them something, and not just every guy that they think is trying to be macho for no apparent reason. This will help your relationships grow more, and it'll help you stem more out into your environments around you and grow just a little bit more. Okay? Thank you for joining me on my first episode of Elevate and Reflect with DC. I'm excited to continue this journey with you guys and explore more ways to grow and improve together. Just remember, true growth comes from understanding and uplifting one another. So, until next time, stay empathetic, stay humble, and keep striving for growth. And I'll catch you guys next time.